Hey, it's Tom Llewellyn. Hey, what a year with this reconciliation bill. I did a little thing on Twitter about, when we buy food, it's really interesting to see, when you're at the grocery store looking at everybody's carts. It's like, how well did we buy for our health, versus convenience, right? And, what's the right thing versus what's the easy thing sometimes? Or what's our good intentions sometimes when they don't met out something useful. And you look at our government, and and it's like not a weekly or monthly or yearly thing. It's like a momentarily thing. You hear, well, this is a great program. It's really wonderful. Look at all the money we're going to spend. All this bubbling of good intentions, like, if we just spend enough, right? So there's do the right thing, which I think is in everybody's hearts. I'm not going to take shots at either party, because I think at the end of the day, well, I'm praying anyway, that people aren't just trying to buy votes, which could be on the balance sheet. But it's kind of like, I think they have good intentions. I really do. Here's the problem. There's do the right thing and then do the thing right. And it's just, the latter part is never anything that anybody talks about, even wonders about. And I think the quote is from Peter Drucker. He's a business kind of guru, right? Gave a lot of consulting advice to businesses around the world, wrote a lot of books. But here's the deal. If we don't start electing people that are thinking about doing the thing right, we just keep spending willy-nilly. We waste hundreds of billions of dollars. A lot of times giving it to rich people that don't need help being rich. They give it to rich corporations or rich unions or rich special interests to get these benefits, and it's kind of like, they don't need help, right? We need to do the thing right, which means we have to have an economic strategy focused on effectiveness, right? Not spending, effectiveness. If I have one more person say, well, if we just spend more money on education, the end product will be something great. No, it won't. No, we're spending $25,000 a year in some states on education. Private schools starting to look cheaper. Charters most certainly are. They're 67% of the cost. It's like, and they get as good or better results. It's like, are we doing something wrong? Yes, of course we are. Anyway, I'm Tom Llewellyn. Think about civil. It's trying to get the government to run better, run smarter, be data-driven, be analytic, right? Make rational decisions versus, gee, wouldn't it be great if the elected officials just sounded wonderful because they're giving it all the way. They're just Santa Claus. We don't need Santa Claus at all. We need rational thinkers. We need sensible thinkers. We need people with a little frickin' common sense. Anyway, I'm Tom Llewellyn. I'll see you next week. Thanks.